All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, we got more. 53, Mike, 50. What? Go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Catch made. That's the rookie tight end, Josh Oliver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
53 to Mike.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to sling this deep down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Miles Boykin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. And Lambo now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Sponge! No! He's coming! We got double up. Check. Fresno!
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Got it!
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his rhetorical skills were on point.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Set. Pittsburgh. Check 50. Check 50. Off. Shit. Hop.
Jackson now to throw again. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Watch out. Go. Double up. He's coming, double up. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check nickel. Set up.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3, second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. From the 44. Brissett looking for Campbell downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell, but now it'll be third down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
He's not going to get me.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Jaguars ready for the first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Jackson now on second and 10. Wide open receiver complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. That's Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Oliver with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go.
Now we're set. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Jackson on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Give the sack to Barkevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Here we go, here we go.
Jackson. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 30 yards there. Now Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. It's just me.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a first and 10.
53, Mike. I got you, son. I got you, son.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Not today, you are. 42, Jet, Bama. 42, Jet, Bama. Go, baby, go.
Jackson. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 21-0.
Josh Lambo, the kickoff for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You're not thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Come
On third down, Brissett. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident.
And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like? And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they? Yeah. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. Well, he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check 6 guard.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Marquise Lee, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and a rout is on here in this first half. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And
here, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Calais Campbell, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20.
Go. Check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the back. 26.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
26 Mike.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Here's
Jackson on third and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a fourth on second and goal. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Here we go again. Delta.
Final play and a half here. It's Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but now it's third and goal.
Brings up third down and 2.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go.
Here's Jackson. A final shot before break. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette as time expires in the first half, as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They've got to find some way to string something together here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Hines. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Ready? That's right. 50, mine's 50. You can't block me. You can't block me. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist.
Here's Brissett. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Throwing again on second down. Jackson is going to fire one. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Chester Rogers on the return.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing, Brissett. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. incomplete. It was Nick Nelson that time who got a hand in to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear. It's time we have to leave the booth.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Come on, fellas.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
Jackson operating from the gun. He's going to go deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, his 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
After another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that will extend this big lead. Fielded about a yard deep. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Brissett now. Ebron with it over the middle. They'll get 9 there as that sets a little better for 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Check 4.
On 3rd and 1, here's Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Check.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Campbell downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And it's for pride now, but the Colts get a bit closer. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson throwing again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Buzz. Tighten up.
Jackson now. Gonna throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Markevius Mingo getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now watch run. Delta. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And Lambo will put this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Come on, D. Under 10. 10.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 2nd and 7, Brissett. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Eat. Look, 64. 3. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Boom. Check the backer.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's get this. Come on. 61. Match box. Right. Watch twist. Rush in. Rush in.
Out of his end zone, Brissett. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they will will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Lee's got it over the middle.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Johnson. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Marquise Lee, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I think they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time. And that'll bring up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Watch the pass. Shoot. Watch. Try. No. Motion. Bumps out the helmet. Here we go. Check. 53's Mike.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Joker. Go. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, here I go.
To throw again, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 28. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
brings up
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Brissett. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Hey. 4 down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he's got Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Now it's Mack, draw play. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Josh Allen in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Switch.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now on 4th down, honors the punt team, sending this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
11 yards there, first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch the slant. Let's go. Come on. 2-6, 52. Hey, alert 3.
And despite the low lead, Jackson to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
26 Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Conley's got it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find Conley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Looking for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Lambo on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars,